Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Throwing away so much money on fancy tissues? Oh no, sorry. I hate when that happens to me too. It's like when my nose runs, it runs. It's like it does not stop running. It runs so fast. Like so fast and so much, it could give the Flash a run for his money.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you
Going
use
through at least a box a day. I've been there.
However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Man, why is it so hard to slice these ones?
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities? Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Oh my gosh, it doesn't let me slice his nut. Let me look at the controls again for doing these slicing. Slash in the direction you press. So the arrow keys and WASDs are the same.
You could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Why are the minigames so difficult sometimes? Hey, Rare.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Oh, the progeny. I thought you were saying the botany.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Oh, we got it. Thank God. Please don't be enough.
I already proved the secret passage exists. The secret passage was at the Octagon.
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer.
You playing
went to
TCU
the
Pocket?
Octagon.
Not yet.
Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of blind
Allow me to cut through those words.
I should play it, but I know I'll get addicted to it.
The wire used to string up Nekomaru's body, the hammer that looked like the weapon, and the chain on the door in the tower. Those are all the items that weren't in Funhouse. Where did the killer obtain them?
Can confirm is addicting. I'm sure I would get addicted to
I can
it.
think of is the Octagon. There were various weapons and tools there. I'm pretty sure
I need
saw
less
stuff
games
like
so I wouldn't
wires,
start myself.
hammers,
I
and
know that
chains,
feeling.
too.
It's like I like Sword of Convallaria. I like Zenless Zone Zero. I like Genshin Impact. Do I have time to play all of them? No. But gotta start sooner than later because there's limited time promo cards. If I play it, I'm gonna play it just to try and do polls. I think that if I can keep myself in the limit of that and trying to avoid doing a daily grind, I think I'm fine.
Since those items were used in the crime, there's no doubt that the killer went to the Octagon.
I barely remember to do daily pulls.
If that's the case, they obviously know about the secret passage too, right?
Oh, he's sweating.
It seems...
Venusaur is that good?
Normally we'd end up listening to Hajime lecture us with a very long summary of the case.
Yeah, we would.
But there's no reason to wait
waste any more time on this opening act. So I'm going to end this right now.
Hey, what are you...
First of all, by messing with all the clocks in the
Oh, he's
building,
skipping that part for us.
Gundam tried
I'm
to
actually kind of
lure
happy.
Only Nekomaru. The elevator was probably thanks to that. Nekomaru wasn't able to go to Grape Tower, which was supposed to be the meetup point. So he tried going over to Strawberry Tower, just like we did when we found out the elevator was broken. Well, it's obvious he'd attempt that. At that time, we didn't know the two towers were the exact same place. Also, the button in Strawberry Hall wasn't broken, so he was easily able to enter Strawberry Tower. But surprise! Gundam was waiting for Nekomaru's arrival.
Hold on. If Nekomaru didn't go to Strawberry Tower, what would the killer have done then?
Their plan was a balancing act of uncertainties. But even if they failed, they probably wouldn't have minded. They can just greet everyone the next morning as if nothing happened, and come up with a different plan.
And without such a risky plan, they wouldn't have been able to learn
Synesty
him at all.
Enchantment. 12.66 for Venusaur down. He lost all respect as soon as he found out that you were a reserve course student. No more admiration. I know, right? He's just like, you're so amazing. He's like, ew, you imposter. You amnesiac. How could you go on deceiving us all like this? And you didn't even know. Ew. But to be fair, they said something really changed when he did his investigation. And I guess that'll be explained in the next chapter. Yo, DC, welcome on in. We'll see 131 next.
I'm going to continue summarizing the case, okay? Through this, Gundam successfully lured Nekomaru to Strawberry Tower. There's no way he could fight head-on with the robotic Nekomaru. So by pressing the goodnight button, he rendered Nekomaru powerless without
Part of the
fighting.
reason why I love the story of this game. Okay. Hey, homework, hey, bladed. Hey, Alonzo.
Hold on! You... What did you just say? That I didn't battle?
What's wrong with that?
Don't mess with me! Don't mess with me! I cannot ignore those words!
Why are you angry all of a sudden?
You fools do not understand! You don't understand at all! Ha! You make me laugh! After all this time, you still don't understand anything at all!
Okay.
I don't understand anything. What does that mean?
It appears I cannot finish just yet. Maybe I'm just a human destined for hell. However, I cannot finish just yet.
Hey, DC, hope you're doing well.
Finish!
That's a sentence. You know what? I have to take a little bathroom break, and I just kind of want to leave it on the screen for this moment for no particular reason. I know people that got Lapis in their last pack. I'm hoping that means we'll get Venusaur in our last pack. Ooh. Beast, Wonder Trade reminder. Enjoy the screen. I'll be right back. Going into 32 now. Ooh, Beast, I wish you luck. Alright, gotta focus on the sus. Yup.
What do you intend to do?
It's obvious! I'm going to destroy your illusory assumptions!
Are you saying you still have more? You still have room to argue?
I'm only 41% sus.
Your words. You said I pressed Nekomaru's goodnight button. However, that button was on the back of Nekomaru's neck. To press it, I'd have to get behind him.
Cannot finish, I'd have to get behind him. Ooh. Ooh, he's filled with great lines today. Steph is 20% sus. You can't be sick and sus. Don't worry about it, Steph. Recover your susness.
It's not easy to get the drop on Coach Nekomaru.
Being sassy. Sassy instead of sussy.
It's even more difficult if it's a one-on-one situation.
Just as I thought. Truly frail. Succumbing so
Generally,
easily to
like a
simple
certain level of
arguments.
sus,
It was
Rano.
just
And
a
I
mere
can't really
illusion.
deny it anymore.
If you want to set me up as the killer, at least surpass your own human limitations.
That's wrong, Gundam. You're the one who's wrong.
Yes.
Such a wonderful line. However, I cannot say that I'm satisfied.
No comment. No comment.
Listen well. I shall teach you 2 tips for making someone admit their defeat. First, you must crush them with your own overwhelming power. And as for the other...
We have a gassy person in chat. Anyone eat some beans today?
You must provide a reason that will persuade that human. You have not fulfilled either of those yet.
Guess you really don't want to admit it. And just as you requested, provide an argument that'll leave you no choice but to be persuaded. Panic talk action. Oh, great, the rhythm game's back.
I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! I won't let you! For
It's
the
getting
Tanaka
faster!
Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! Show me the cadaver! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! For the Tanaka Empire! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! It's Nekomaru's back. Do you really think I can get behind him so easily?
This is the end!
I have a larger variety of emotes at my disposal. Oh, yep.
Even if you didn't get behind Nekomaru, you should have been able to press the button on the back of his neck. As long as you have the power of the hamsters you keep with you.
You didn't call them the 4 Dark Devas?
Are you seriously saying he used his hamsters to press the button on the back of Nekomaru's neck?
Of course that'd be impossible for a normal hamster, but it would have been possible for Gundam. In fact, we saw that with our very own eyes, right?
Emissary of Evil, the Courts, our ancient conjure, time has come for me lend your aid. Does that mean the Dark Evas soon to be more, right, Nerve? I'm trying to make more emotes. It's a little difficult. I did make one, but I have to fix it. I press the button. Skyline limitation of that demon mouth. Soon the door of destiny shall open.
Now that you mention it, after Ibuki was killed in the music venue, one of Gundam's hamsters retrieved the piece of wallpaper from the baton lighting, right? Hey, with your friends and their exceptionally smart brains, it must have been possible.
Wait, the strawberry carbink one is adorable? Wait, people actually... Should I move things around again? Oh wait, no, I've been holding that one there because Straub says she wants that. I think it was supposed... You know what's funny? I can't remember actually the origin story between that, but I think the blank spin was supposed to be the strawberry. I think we created that one as a joke. So this one was created as like a test, but it just kind of has stayed there. And I think we were supposed to change it to the strawberry one, but I'm just kind of like, I was okay with it just being that way. Carberry. Maybe I could commission a PCG card rank. That'd be funny. What the absolute... What is that Pikachu thingy was? That's something my cousin created. She has a very interesting ability to create very cursed stuff. You don't want to see the other stuff she created, I will be honest. You want to hear the funny part? For the 50k? I don't know if there's a 25 or 50k, let me check the slots. I will say, as a joke, which went too far, you know those people that spam you for like, to create art on Discord? As a joke, I was kind of just messing with them, and I asked them if they could recreate the Thinkies emote. Oh my gosh, they were willing to do it, and that terrified me. And I said, you know what, never mind. I was like, I'm gonna stay with my cousin as an artist. And then they got really sassy about that. So yeah. There's a 25 and a 50 at the moment, Gamester. The 25 right now is the Thonk emote. And 50 right now is the Xmas emote, but I don't know if I should change that. I just put it there temporarily. Wait, was there supposed to be a Ho-Ho one? Oh well. It's not in the same order. Twitch Bonk. It's probably the order it was uploaded, and I don't know why it does it that way. I didn't see the routes in the Riolu Comfort one. Yeah, that one was a little gift from Gamester and Sir Gavin G. Ho-Ho one? We do not speak of the Ho-Ho one. Ho-Ho one might... Wait, what do you mean a Ho-Ho one? You mean the Hu-Tao one? Because the Hu-Tao one can honestly just go away in a deep dark corner. Only because you said the Ho-Ho one? Oh, the Ho-Ho. I got it now. 32 did it. Oh, nice! Congratulations, Beast, on your Venusaur? Juju's.
To secretly get one of them behind Mechamaru and press the button on the back of his neck.
How about it, Gundam?
I don't know, Gavin will zoom yours in. I'm okay with where it is anyways.
Not just myself, but you actually brought up how splendid my subordinates are. I have no recourse but to admit it.
I can't decide if I like that one or not. The more with the zoomed in. I mean, Routes is just adorable. Okay, let me just throw that one. I will say that there is this one, but I gotta redraw this because I don't think I did it quite right. Actually, I did upload it a while, but I think I gotta fix the mouth. If anyone wants to see this. I'm not even sure it'll stay permanent. I was just trying to see if I could doodle it, but it didn't go... It looked better as a full illustration, but when I went to zoom... When I went to, like, that form, it didn't go great. So I think I need to make the mouth more pronounced. And maybe the blush more prominent.
Admit it? Did you say you admit it?
See Bunny the Second, I'm the culprit. I think it's Gundam, but if you were one of his Dark Divas, I mean, that works.
It appears I've obtained a one-way ticket to hell. Fine! Then you must trample me underfoot and advance. Victory can only be built upon a foundation of corpses. You cannot find peace without sacrifice anywhere. Now, trample this life. Trample it as though it were mere trash on the side of the road. Pull the curtain strings of this worthless performance with your own two hands.
I gotta redraw that one, Cassie. What is this dude Gundam even saying? It is a good question. But he's really into, I guess, whatever he's... Oh, thank you for the follow. Honestly, crazy as it is, I respect Gundam for sticking to his guns. Like, he's just being the best him he wants to be. Crazy as it is. Mulga in chat. B tier flying electric type. Closing argument begin. Oh, now we do it. There's a huge hammer. That's a statement for ages. Nice. Non-evolvable? Yep, non-evolvable. Lapras, Gamester, Trubies, Homer K, DC, and Jaden. GG's. I do love the music anytime though.
Here's everything that happened in this case. Let's first go over the many tricks the killer prepared before they committed the crime.
Oh, sorry that you missed
First, they destroyed the contact elevator. This separated Nagito and the others in Strawberry House from our group in Grape House. Next, they lured Nekomaru out by himself by turning back all the clocks in the funhouse by 2 hours. Additionally, in order to secure an alibi, the killer went to the Strawberry House lounge and set the wall clock's alarm to 5:30 a.m. After finishing their preparations,
I have every A tier
the killer
fighting
went
one
to
except
Strawberry
Halucha.
Tower
Why does this
with
bird hate me so
necessary
much?
tools in hand.
You and Gamester need a club.
They obtained these tools from the Octagon, which you can enter once you clear the final deck.
I like the island music. That's the bum 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 bum. Yeah, this is the same one.
This means the killer discovered
Hates a lot of
the secret
people?
of the
Yes.
funhouse faster than anybody else. That secret being, Strawberry House and Grape House are actually the same
Well,
building.
yeah, that one's rough.
On the morning of the incident, Nekomaru woke up and headed over to Great Tower for a specific reason. There, Fuyuhiko, who was at the lounge by coincidence, witnessed Nekomaru. According to Fuyuhiko's testimony, that was around 5 a.m., but by that point, the killer had already messed with our perception of time. In actuality, Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru
I
at
got
7
lucky with the
a.m.
one dex I needed. Maybe he was one of my last two when I got the broken form during the event.
That's
Yeah.
also the same time Monokuma Tai Chi begins. Nekomaru went to
There's a lot of
Great
people
Tower
who
to
missed that
participate in
spawn.
that.
Thankfully, I got mine from Wonder Trade, but still.
However,
I know a lot of
because
people
the
still need
contact
to all do
elevator was broken, Nekomaru was unable to go to Great Tower. So he decided to try going to Strawberry Tower. But the killer was waiting for him there. With the power of hamsters, they were able to press
The power
knife
of
right on the back of Nekomaru's neck. This forced him to enter sleep mode, rendering him immobile.
Hey, Osbro.
From there, the killer began preparing to use the ultimate weapon. First, they set the alarm in Nekomaru's chest to 7:30 a.m. so he'd wake up.
As someone who knows nothing about this except what I've seen since I've been here. What? Yeah, I know, right? With the power of hamsters, exactly.
Then they tied him up with a metal wire, tied the tip of the wire into a loop, and hung it on the doorknob. After leaving Strawberry Tower, the killer then destroyed the door button to Strawberry Hall. They did this to keep us from entering Strawberry Tower, and to keep us from discovering the secret of the building's structure that they used to kill Nekomaru. Then, they used the secret octagon passageway to travel to Grape House. After arriving at Grape Hall, they pressed
Allow
the
me to
button
cut
to
through
open the
those
door
words.
to the tower.
Yup.
When that happened, the elevator-like floor of the tower began descending. And Nekomaru's body was still inside, dangling upside down in midair from the wire. The killer entered Great Tower to see if their setup was successful, and placed a hammer on the floor to look like the weapon, then wrapped a chain around the back door. This was done to make us falsely believe we couldn't enter the tower from Strawberry Hall. With this, the killer finished their setup and tried to go back to their room using the secret passage, so they could craft their alibi when Nekomaru died from the fall. But something unexpected happened. Fuyuhiko, who saw Nekomaru earlier, was still at the lounge. As a result, the killer couldn't return to their room, and with no options available, time ran out. The lounge's wall clock alarm started ringing at 5:30. Well, actually 7:30. To avoid a worst-case scenario, the killer was forced to appear in front of Fuyuhiko with the others. When the wall clock's alarm rang, that was also the same time Nekomaru was waking up. He woke up while he was still hanging upside down, so he couldn't help but sway his body powerfully.
Back to Mina-san! Yoroshiku onegaishimasu! Meow, meow, meow. On the round to 16 meows. 36 months. Jeez. So that means 12. Jeez, and we're almost at 3 years? Gosh, I have been at this way too long, man. I know you've been busy and burnt out in PCG, but how are you doing? Three is a good number. I like 3. I knew.
Originally, the loop of wire was only supposed to slip off the doorknob, but because there was a heavier load than expected, the doorknob ended up breaking. Nekomaru fell from the 4th floor all the way to the 1st floor. He crashed into the pillar, which decapitated him on impact, and died.
Decapitated him on impact.
The sound of Nekomaru's impact echoed throughout the funhouse.
Monokuma is a bear? Yeah, Kuma does mean bear. That does make sense. He does say it a lot.
However, by this point, the killer's plan was about to fail, thanks to the broken doorknob and Fuyuhiko.